Before we delve into the intriguing concept of praying at 3 a.m., don't forget to subscribe to our channel, a place where the enigmas of spirituality are unwrapped. This is a sanctuary, a domain where the mystifying aspects of faith are meticulously dissected, examined, and then presented in an understandable format. The objective of our channel is to provide a refuge for all those individuals who are looking to deepen their understanding of spiritual matters. Our content is for anyone who has a keen interest in unraveling the mysteries of faith-based topics or simply wishes to expand their knowledge on such matters. Our channel is a beacon of illumination. We are committed to offering you a solid foundation of wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. We believe in making spirituality accessible and comprehensible to everyone. This belief is the driving force that motivates us to produce insightful content. Our videos embody our commitment, showcasing the fruit of our efforts to explain religion in a way that is insightful yet simple to understand. One of the distinguishing traits of our channel is the breadth of topics we cover. We don't restrict ourselves to a narrow spectrum of topics. From biblical interpretation, Christian apologetics to historical context, we shed light on the deeper nuances of these subjects to broaden your understanding. We are confident that our content will provide a fresh perspective, empowering you with valuable insights that deepen your faith and understanding. By becoming a subscriber, you will not only gain access to a wealth of spiritual knowledge, but will also be part of an ever-growing community. This isn't just a group of individuals who share a common interest. It's a collective of individuals who are passionate about spiritual exploration. By subscribing, you are not only joining a community but also contributing to the growth of this community, fostering a supportive environment for spiritual discovery. As subscribers, you can expect videos designed to encourage insightful discussions, offer comprehensive understanding, and incite contemplative thought. Our content is delivered in a way that engages viewers, stimulating critical thinking and promoting intellectual discourse. We strive to create an atmosphere conducive to learning, where viewers can share their thoughts and engage in thoughtful discussions with others. When you hit the subscribe button, you are not merely subscribing to a channel, you are embarking on an enriching spiritual journey. This journey will take you through the meandering paths of faith where you'll uncover intriguing aspects of spirituality. You'll encounter a variety of topics, each with its unique insights and lessons. So we invite you to get ready to plunge into this profound, engaging, and enlightening journey. Our channel is not confined to any particular demographic. We cater to everyone, from those deeply rooted in their faith to curious learners embarking on their spiritual journey for the first time. We believe that everyone has the right to explore religious teachings. Therefore, we make our content accessible and easy to understand for individuals with varied spiritual backgrounds. Stay tuned to explore the captivating history and spiritual significance of the 3 a.m. prayer. The 3 a.m. prayer, a practice steeped in mystery, has intrigued and inspired believers for centuries. This spiritual tradition, originating from the most ancient monastic schedule, has withstood the wear and tear of time and transcended the boundaries of culture. In its early days, it was known as the night office, a solemn and quiet time for prayer when the world was cloaked in the darkest hours, just before the break of dawn. The silence of the night amplified the hushed whispers of prayer, creating a tranquil space for communion. As time progressed, this nighttime ritual evolved with the changing world, yet at its core, the practice remained unchanged. Today, believers around the world, from bustling cities to quiet rural areas, wake up in the wee hours to engage in this spiritual ritual. The quietude of the early morning hours, undisturbed by the hustle and bustle of daily life, provides the perfect backdrop for this unique spiritual practice. For some believers, this is a period of heightened spiritual activity, a moment of deep, undisturbed communion with God. For others, it is seen as a battleground of spiritual warfare, an opportunity to stand against the dark forces while praying for the dawn of a new day and the blessings it brings. All the while, the practice is not confined within the walls of a single denomination. Instead, it traverses denominational boundaries and is observed across the broad spectrum of Christianity. But why 3 in the morning? What makes this time so unique and significant? Is it the darkness of the night, the quietude of the early morning, or something more profound? The questions are many and the answers are shrouded in layers of historical and spiritual to truly unravel the mysteries of the 3 a.m. prayer. To understand its profound significance and historical origins, we must embark on an enlightening journey. We have to delve deep into the heart of history, tracing the footprints of this practice that have been etched into the sands of time. To truly comprehend this practice, we must journey back in time to the roots of this sacred tradition. Our journey begins in the early days of Christianity, a time when prayer was integral to daily life. It was a time where the line between the divine and ordinary life seemed to be blurred, if it existed at all. A time when the hearts of the faithful were powerfully moved by the recent teachings of Christ, which then resonated and reflected in their actions, thoughts and rituals. One of the key rituals that emerged was the tradition of praying at different times of the day, which was known as the Liturgy of the Hours. This practice was central to early Christian life, forming the backbone of the daily routine of the pious believers. Among these times, the 3 a.m. prayer held a special significance. But why was this time specifically? It wasn't merely a random selection, it had deep-rooted symbolism. It was rooted in the account of Christ's resurrection, a moment that signified hope, revival, and a testament to the divine power among the Christian believers. This prayer time offered a moment of spiritual vigilance, a chance to connect with the Almighty when the world around them was deep in slumber. Prominent figures like the Desert and St. Benedict of Nursia have greatly contributed to the tradition of the 3 a.m. prayer. The Desert Fathers, a group of ascetic Christians who chose to live in the harsh desert conditions, were known for their midnight to dawn prayers. Their dedication towards prayer in the stillness of the night deeply influenced the following monastic communities. They saw these hours not as a time, but as a time of quiet solitude, perfect for introspection and spiritual growth. St. Benedict of Nursia, revered as the patron saint of Europe, codified nocturnal prayer in his rule. His teachings emphasized the importance of prayer in bridging the gap between man and God. He saw it as a way to cleanse one's soul, to seek forgiveness, and to ask for guidance. The influence of his teachings continues to be felt even today, shaping the rituals and practices of several Christian communities. Saint Teresa of Avila, another key figure, emphasized prayer as communion with God. For her, prayer wasn't just a ritual. It was a deeply personal experience. She often referred to night vigils as spiritual experiences, moments where one could transcend the earthly confines and truly touch the divine. She believed that these moments allowed for a deep spiritual connection, a bond that could not be easily broken or tainted. Saint Faustina Kowalska, the Apostle of Divine Mercy, popularized the 3 a.m. prayer as part of the Divine Mercy devotion. She believed that this time of the day was when God's mercy was at its peak, making it the perfect time for her teachings have played a significant role in shaping the understanding and practice of the 3 a.m. prayer. Thus, the 3 a.m. prayer has woven its way through Christian history, marked by saints and evolving practices. It has been a part of the Christian tradition for centuries and continues to hold an important place in the faith. It is not just a ritual, but a testament to the unyielding faith of the believers. As we've seen, the 3 a.m. prayer has deep historical roots, but its spiritual significance, the spiritual richness of the 3 a.m. prayer transcends its historical origins, reaching deep into the heart of Christian faith. This prayer, emerging from the early days of Christianity, is not just a long-standing tradition, but a potent spiritual tool that can profoundly influence our faith and spiritual growth. It's a practice steeped in personal devotion, a voluntary surrendering of physical comfort to acknowledge a power greater than oneself, an affirmation that God, you are more significant to me than the necessity of sleep. It's more than just a ritual or a habit, but a conscious choice made to prioritize spiritual growth over temporal comfort. This 3 a.m. prayer is also an emblem of divine intervention, a way of aligning ourselves with the sacred moments of divine interaction as narrated in the Holy Bible. By waking up at this hour, believers align themselves with the spiritual occurrences recounted in the sacred scriptures, echoing the divine interactions of the past in their present lives, thereby enhancing their spiritual connection with God. At 3 a.m., the world is still and silent. The distractions of the day have been hushed, and we are left alone with our thoughts. This prayer allows for profound contemplation and introspection. In the quiet of the night, we can tune in to the gentle whisper of God's voice and reflect on our spiritual journey. It enables us to introspect on our actions, our faith, and our relationship with God. The 3 a.m. prayer is also a humbling reminder of our need for God, of our dependence on Him. It reinforces the understanding that we are not self-sufficient, that we need the guidance, strength, and love of our Heavenly Father to navigate through life. It's a reminder that God is our support, our fortress, our guide, and our comforter. Practiced when the world is hushed and silent, the prayer helps us to focus on our spiritual growth, to feel His presence more intimately, understand our faith better. In this solitary hour, we can communicate with God devoid of distractions, enabling us to connect with Him at a deeper level. The 3 a.m. prayer is not just about seeking answers to our prayers or asking for blessings. It's about acknowledging God's sovereignty, seeking His guidance, and striving to align our with His. It's about expressing our gratitude for His blessings, asking for His forgiveness, and seeking His guidance. Contrary to a common misconception, the 3 a.m. prayer is not a burden or a chore, but rather it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to grow in faith, to strengthen our relationship with God, to find peace amid chaos, and to seek wisdom and guidance from our Heavenly Father. Practicing the 3 a.m. prayer can enrich our spiritual lives, bring us closer to God, and bolster our faith. It's a practice that awakens our spiritual senses, sensitizes us to God's presence, and equips us to discern His will in our lives. It's a discipline that cultivates spiritual maturity, fosters faith, and engenders a deeper understanding of God's love and grace. Hence, the 3 a.m. prayer is a powerful spiritual tool, a practice that can enrich our spiritual lives, bring us closer to God, and strengthen our faith, such as its blessing. Beyond its spiritual and historical significance, the 3 a.m. prayer has practical applications in the life of a believer. The practice of this tradition. The practice of this tradition is deeply rooted in various cultures and religious practices across the world, transcending boundaries of time and place. Its relevance remains unbroken as an age-old tradition that holds a special place in spiritual practices. As the clock 3 in the morning, a sacred silence descends, wrapping the world in its tranquil embrace. Amid this early morning's quietude, you find yourself roused from slumber, alert and ready. The whole world seems to be in deep sleep, but you awake, immersing yourself in prayer. The stillness of the hour makes it an ideal time to retreat from the demands of the physical world and enter into a deep communion with the divine. This moment, shrouded in the comforting blanket of darkness, offers an environment that is ideally distraction-free. It's as if the universe has conspired to create a private sanctuary, where you can deepen your connection with your faith, undisturbed and uninterrupted. The 3 a.m. prayer is more than just a ritual. It is a journey of spiritual discipline demanding firm determination and unwavering commitment. It's a challenge that tests your resolve, pushing you to question your priorities and adjust your lifestyle. This consistent spiritual exercise enhances our spiritual resilience, enabling us to face life's trials with courage and fortitude. Waking consistently at this sacred hour is indeed no easy feat. It requires discipline and sacrifice, a willingness to trade the comfort of your bed for a communion with the divine. This discipline, once mastered, can seep into other areas of our lives, making us more focused, diligent, and resilient in our everyday tasks and challenges. Moreover, the 3 a.m. prayer provides a unique opportunity for tranquility and soulful solace. Alone with your thoughts and prayers, you can experience a profound sense of serenity. This quietude is a haven for self-introspection, a chance to evaluate your spiritual journey, reflect on your growth, and plan for future development. Wrapped in the peaceful silence of the early hours, the 3 a.m. prayer encourages deeper connection with God. It's a private dialogue, a heartfelt conversation where you can bare your soul and share your deepest fears, hopes, and dreams. The sanctity of the hour amplifies this connection, making the experience more intimate and profound. The 3 a.m. prayer also has the power to set a positive tone for the day, guiding us forward with a spiritual perspective. It anchors us in faith, allowing us to start our day with a prayerful heart and a clear early morning spiritual routine helps us to live our lives more intentionally and purposefully, aligning our actions with our faith and values. Whether you are a seasoned believer who has been practicing this ritual for years, or a novice just beginning your spiritual journey, the 3 a.m. prayer can offer profound insights and benefits. Its impact is universal, capable of transforming lives and building spiritual resilience. Whether you're a seasoned believer or just beginning your spiritual journey, the 3 a.m. prayer can offer profound insights. From the early days of Christianity to the personal spiritual journeys of believers today, the 3 a.m. prayer holds a special place in Christian tradition. This profound tradition, steeped in history and religious significance, is so much more than a simple routine. Originating from the early Christian monks who were known for their holistic devotion and unwavering faith, this practice found solace in the quietude of 3 a.m., a time believed to be uniquely serene. The monks would rise during this hour, a time when the rest of the world lay dormant, to engage in prayer. In the silence and stillness of 3 a.m., they found a sacred space where divine voices could be fully received, where they could truly engage with their spirituality. Believing it to be a favored time of divine communication, they would gather in monastic halls, candle-lit and peaceful, and surrender their hearts and minds to a higher power. This practice was not simply a ritual, it was an act of spiritual alignment, a moment when miracles could occur and spiritual breakthroughs were likely. This 3 a.m. prayer, a practice steeped in symbolism and faith, is so much more than just an act of devotion. It's a conscious effort to reach out to the divine, to connect with something larger than oneself. Beyond spirituality, it also brings practical benefits. In a world filled with the noise of daily life, the 3 a.m. prayer offers a respite, a moment of peace and mindfulness. Once seen as a sacrifice, a difficult act of faith that required waking up at an unusual hour, the 3 a.m. prayer is now viewed as an opportunity for a deeper connection, for cultivating discipline and purpose. The quietude of 3 a.m. provides a perfect backdrop for self-reflection, a time when one can align their actions with their deepest values. It's a time to delve deeper into the heart, to understand what truly matters, to set intentions and embrace the journey of personal growth. The practice of the 3 a.m. prayer is a journey that starts with the courage to wake early, to seek a deeper connection with God, and to embrace benefits that follow. It's about creating a sacred space in your daily routine, a space dedicated to introspection and spiritual connection. It's about taking a step back from the hustle and bustle of life, slowing down and seeking a moment of stillness. Regardless of your spiritual experience or beliefs, consider incorporating the 3 a.m. prayer into your routine. It could transform your mornings, giving them a sense of calm and peace that sets the tone for the rest of your day. Making time for this rich spiritual practice could lead to a fuller, more mindful life, a life that is more attuned to what truly matters. As we've explored today, the 3 a.m. prayer is far more than a historical curiosity. It's a rich spiritual practice with surprising benefits for those who embrace it. This, in its essence, is the power and beauty of the 3 a.m. prayer. A practice that has transcended time, a practice that continues to inspire and guide believers around. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the 3 a.m. prayer. We sincerely appreciate your decision to spend your valuable time delving into the profound depths of this rich tradition. This tradition, deeply embedded in the annals of history, offers an intriguing glimpse into the time-honored spiritual discipline of prayer. The 3 a.m. prayer is a unique practice that transcends the mundane. It's not merely about waking up at an ungodly hour. It's about the intense devotion, spiritual awakening, and deep connection with the divine that take place during these serenely quiet hours of the night. This practice, born out of profound reverence, is a testament to the power of faith and the human spirit's indomitable will to seek the divine. If you found the information in this video enriching and enlightening, we humbly request you to consider subscribing to our channel. Each subscription propels us forward, empowering us to delve deeper into such enlightening topics. Your decision to subscribe is an act of support that fuels our dedication to bring you enlightening content. Our channel is a treasure trove of videos, each meticulously curated and crafted to explore various facets of Christian tradition, theology, and spirituality. We aim to create content that's not just informative, but also inspiring, thought-provoking, transformative. Each video is a labor of love, painstakingly crafted to unravel the complexities of faith and spirituality. Our dedicated team of researchers, writers, and producers work tirelessly to shed light on the timeless mysteries and marvels of Christian tradition. We delve into the annals of history, unearthing ancient practices, deciphering complex theological concepts, and weaving compelling narratives that bring these priceless treasures closer to you. We believe that understanding our spiritual heritage enriches our present and enlightens our future. And it's our mission to bridge this gap by bringing the treasures of the past to the doorstep of the present. We see ourselves not just as creators, but as educators and storytellers, entrusted with the sacred task of preserving and propagating Christian tradition. By subscribing to our channel, you become an integral part of this mission. You join a thriving community of learners, seekers, and believers who share a common passion for understanding and preserving the threads of Christian spirituality. Your subscription is not just a gesture of support, it's a vote of confidence in our mission, a testament to your belief in the value of our work. Your support enables us to continue our work, to dig deeper, to reach farther, to explore uncharted territories of faith and spirituality. It propels us to strive harder, to illuminate the shadowy of tradition, and to bring to light the age-old wisdom that lies buried in the sands of time. We deeply value your contribution. Each subscription, each share, each comment is a stepping stone that helps us build a bridge between the past and the present, between tradition and modernity. It's a beacon of hope that guides us through the labyrinth of history, illuminating our path as we trudge along, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and an unwavering belief in the power of faith. So we invite you to join us on this journey, to be a part of our mission, to share in our quest for knowledge, understanding, and enlightenment, to contribute to the preservation and propagation of the great Christian tradition, and to be a part of a community that cherishes the values of faith, love, and wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe and join our community as we continue to explore the mysteries and marvels of Christian tradition. As we wrap up this enlightening journey into the 3 a.m. prayer, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We started this journey by introducing the 3 a.m. prayer, a spiritual practice that beckons us during the calmest and most tranquil hours of the night. This prayer, shrouded in mystery and quietude, offers a unique opportunity to connect with the divine at a time when the world around us is still, silent, and largely disengaged. We ventured into the historical context of this prayer, embarking on an expedition that took us back in time. We traced its roots back to the ancient Christian tradition, examining its origin and evolution over the centuries. We delved into the historical narratives, the religious texts, and the scholarly dissertations that shed light on this practice's age-old heritage. We discovered how the 3 a.m. prayer was used by the early Christian mystics as a tool to cultivate spiritual discipline, deepen faith, and experience a direct communion with the divine. Unearthing its spiritual significance was the next phase of our journey. We unraveled the profound transformation this prayer promises for those who choose to embrace it. We talked about the spiritual elevation it offers, the inner peace it imparts, and the enlightenment it brings about. We discussed the profound ways in which this prayer can foster spiritual growth, deepen one's faith, and transform one's life. We highlighted how this prayer can be a powerful tool for self-reflection, introspection, and personal growth. Furthermore, we explored the practical applications of the 3 a.m. prayer. We offered you various ways to integrate this sacred practice into your daily routine. We discussed how you can create a conducive environment for this prayer, steps you can take to prepare yourself for this spiritual undertaking, and how you can overcome common challenges that might arise during the practice. We shared practical tips, techniques, and strategies to help you incorporate this spiritual practice into your everyday life and make the most out of this divine experience. As we neared the end of our journey, we concluded with a call to action. We invited you to become a part of our thriving community, a collective of individuals bound by their shared interest in this spiritual practice. We extended an invitation to join our online forums, participate in our group discussions, and contribute to our community in whatever way you can. Now we encourage you to delve deeper, traverse further into the realm of the 3 a.m. prayer, and experience its transformative power for yourself. Engage with this practice on a personal level and discover what it can bring to your spiritual journey. Experiment with it, explore it, experience it in your unique way. Let it be guide on your spiritual quest, your companion in your moments of solitude, and your source of strength and inspiration. And finally, if you found this video enlightening, why not share it? Pass it on to friends and family who might also benefit from this rich tradition. Let's spread the word about the 3 a.m. prayer and invite others into this sacred practice. Make it a point to share your experiences, insights, and learnings with others. Let's create a ripple effect of spiritual awareness, enlightenment, and transformation that can touch the lives of many. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed and keep praying.